Okay, eighth graders. So normally this is one of my saddest but favorite activities that we do. So what I'm going to do is ask you to listen to three different songs. Yesterday by the Beatles, today by the Smashing Pumpkins, and tomorrow by Annie. And I'm going to ask you to complete the graphic organizer here. And I'm making an inspirational video here just to encourage you to I know you're done, and I know you've had enough, and I know you're finished with school, and I know it's been a really crappy and unexpected end to your year, and I get that. I totally do. But think about the past years that you've been here at school, whether it's 11 or 8 or 2, right, that you've been here at St. Germain. And use this as a little bit of time to just think about and reflect on your years here. Your poem can be about you specifically. It can be about your school and what you've learned in school. It can be anything really, but just reflect on how you've changed and you've grown, and how you've managed to make it through school. Let me read. I didn't pull these out earlier, and I should have, but I like to read an inspirational poem. I have my own that I write every year, but I won't share that right now and give it away. But yesterday, today, tomorrow. Yesterday is gone, and that is a fact. We must learn as humans that we can never go back. It's all about the future and our day-to-day decisions, but how do we bounce back from our horrible collisions? Tomorrow is waiting, and we will see how being patient will bring us glee. It's not an easy wall to hurdle over, but tomorrow is always there, and it will be forever our four-leaf clover. Today is a day that is fresh and new, but for some odd reason, humans never get the clue. Try to live each day like it will be your last, because it is all up to God, and He wants us to have a blast. Your poem does not have to rhyme at all. Okay, this one did, and that's very cool, and that's certainly an option, but rhyming is not a requirement. I'm looking for another one that's a little bit more personal. I should have. Here's one. Yesterday, I dressed up as a pumpkin for Halloween. It was my first time trick-or-treating on Hallows Eve. It started to become dark outside, and you could see the creepy decorations come alive. I began to feel frightened and scared, seeing zombies and witches everywhere. I held onto my dad's hand very tight, realizing I did not like Halloween night. And this one goes on to talk simply about Halloween. And today, I went trick-or-treating, and tomorrow I'll be too old for Halloween. Let's see. All right, one more, last one. The thought of yesterday brings me tears, having fights with my loving peers, ignoring my parents' wise advice, and giving all of my attention to my addictive device, bringing God down to His knees, all because of my sinful deeds. The thought of today brings me a smile, drying the tears from yesterday for a while, getting a chance to start again before my life reaches its end, making up for what I have done, or relaxing a bit and having some fun. For yesterday is over and today is here. The past is the past and tomorrow is near. The thought of tomorrow brings me hope of having enough wisdom to sufficiently cope with all of life's problems that it can entail. It may seem like we must immediately bail. Though the future is scary, it is a great surprise. It can turn into a hurricane or a bright sunrise. All right, so lots of different ways you can look at this, lots of different ideas you can go with, but do think about it and do reflect. Do give it some really good thought here. All right? All right.